Hey everyone, Scott Peoples here, Chairman of the Board for Veterans for Responsible Leadership. And I want to make this Veterans Graham video here today to talk about the COVID and flu vaccine policy and rollout at VAs, specifically here in North Carolina, but also reflecting nationwide. I went a few days ago, earlier this week, to try and get my flu and COVID annual boosters at my local VA here in North Carolina, and was told that they still do not have them and have no word on when they'll be available at the local VA clinics here in my area, North Carolina. I know some may have it nationally, but for the most part, it's been an extremely inefficient and slow rollout this year, comparatively to last year in 2024. Right after Labor Day, clinics were open, walk-ins all day. Anyone could walk in as a veteran, get their flu and COVID shot right there on the spot and get out. This year, first of all, there's been no communication, and that's something I've really noticed with the VA under Secretary Collins is, we had a local VA open in our area a few weeks ago. It only opened at minimal capacity because they can't find people to staff the entire clinic, but that's a separate issue. But got no notice that it was even coming. So the communications, department has been cut at the VA, and I've totally noticed a lack of communication. So specifically for the vaccine rollout, no notice about, hey, it's going to be available October 10th or anything. It's just keep calling back. We have no idea when it's going to be available. So I've heard from a lot of veterans in the area that are immunocompromised. I'm lucky I'm a healthy individual. I'm just someone who believes in vaccines and want to get my booster every single year. But people that actually desperately need it are going to their VAs all over the state and cannot receive it. You can go down to your local Walgreens pharmacy and get the flu shot covered under community care, which I guess is something, but I was told that I couldn't get my COVID shot at the Walgreens, or I'd have to pay out of pocket because it was unclear to them if the VA insurance would cover the COVID shot right now. So they told me I could pay $155 out of pocket. And for a lot of people right now in this economy, that's a big deal. So it's just really despicable that this is how veterans are being treated, especially ones that really need these shots. It just goes with, in tandem with the administration. The people that refused the COVID shot back in 2020 in the military and were discharged are welcoming them back in and getting full back pay, which is just despicable. The people that would refuse that vaccine when it was obvious that people in military units, the COVID was spreading like wildfire back in 2020. So they're welcoming in anti-vax soldiers back into the military, and then for people that if this is supposed to be about medical freedom, people that want to get the vaccine, even if the FDA and CDC are saying they're not recommending it, just have it available for people, for veterans that want to walk in and get it, because there's still a ton of people out in this country that believe in science, that believe that vaccines save lives, and we should, we deserve to go in and get that in an easy, efficient manner. That's what the country owes to this veterans, to keep us healthy after our service, and this administration is failing miserably at that right now. So get the word out on this. Keep calling your VAs and saying, you want to get your shots. And everyone go out, get vaccinated, get your flu shot, get your COVID shot. It's the right thing to do. Thank you.